Hi everyone, welcome back to Airgunning SA. Today we're going to do a quick review and impression on the trigger cam. Before the review starts, I want to give a shout out to Trigger Cam. This is not a sponsored video, but I had an issue with my trigger cam where the footage was not centered. It was a bit misaligned. For a while I struggled on my own to get it fixed. I thought I was doing something wrong. So I decided to reach out to Trigger Cam. Without any hesitation, they sent a courier company to come and collect the unit. They kept me up to date. They realigned the trigger cam, shipped it back to me, and it's perfect now. So thank you, Trigger Cam. Okay, so this is by no means an unboxing video. I've had the trigger cam for about 2 months now. But quickly, what you get inside the box, obviously the main unit itself. Get a couple of shims, spacers, adapters. You get your your multi-tool, charging cable, and your basic start guide. Okay, so why did I decide to buy a trigger cam? Well, I've been struggling with my Sumatra from day one to find accuracy and to get accuracy. And I thought this will be a perfect little tool to assist in that struggle. It has been. If you go and look at our first upload, Lucky Little Monkey, I used the trigger cam to see the bullet trajectory and everything. It did an amazing job. I thought maybe I missed a shot or I did something incorrectly, but the trigger cam came up and it showed exactly what went wrong. As I pulled the trigger, you can see on the trigger cam on your crosshairs when you pull the trigger. As I pulled the trigger, the monkey bent down to eat something and I missed. This little guy showed me exactly what happened. Perfect little tool for that. This is also the reason why we are sitting where we are sitting. I was never planning on making a YouTube channel. I bought this tool, we played around with it. December came, we had a lot of rain. I could not be outside, we could not take any shots, we could not go hunting. So the only thing you have left is to go and flip through old footage. And then I decided, let's put something on YouTube, the first one, Lucky Little Monkey, and just put everything on there. Whatever happens, happens. But if you know myself and Francois, if we tackle something, we go full out. We don't hold back. Hopefully evident in our video so far. So yeah, the start of all of this, thanks to Trigger Cam. Okay, so let's have a quick look at the Trigger Cam. It's a solid piece of aluminium, aircraft grade aluminium. This thing is very sturdy, it's a bit heavy, but it's not plastic, which is one major positive point. I feel perfectly comfortable bumping this thing and walking with it around in the field. Solid piece of plastic. On top, you've got two little covers. If you unscrew those, this is also, it seems like a bit of magnetic, which is nice. If you unscrew the first top, the bottom covers, I'll get that later. You've got four main functions here. You've got your HDMI, mini HDMI. You've got your charging port. You've got your memory card, which is supplied with the unit, a 32 gig memory card. And then you've got a focus wheel here at the small little one. On this side, you've got two main buttons. You've got your power button and you've got your action button, I'll call it, for stop recording and recording. Thank you, Francois. Okay, so when you switch the unit on, it goes to blue, mine in any case at this moment, which is for video. Hit the record button once, you start recording. Hit it again, double beep, stop recording. To go into still mode, press the power button once more. You've got a green light now, which means you're on still mode, picture mode. Press the record button, you take a picture. Press the record button, you take a picture. Go back to video mode, press the power button again, you're back in video mode. Let's have a quick look at how to mount your trigger cam. That's where all these spacer rings comes in. The trigger cam 2.1 is for rifle scopes with an eyepiece of 32 to 48 millimeters. Find the perfect one for you. Slide it over your scope. This gap must be 2 millimeters, then you know you've got the right one. In my case, I do not need one of these. This is a 47.5 mm scope. So mine just slips over. You take your multi-tool, ever so slightly, tighten it down. Now we're going to fine tune it. For this, you go to your app. Make sure you're in Wi-Fi mode. Go to your app. Select, say OK. Wait for your trigger cam to come up. Select your trigger cam, wait for it to connect. Okay, now that you are connected, you can go back out of your Wi-Fi. Go back into your camera. Now your footage will load. Now you're on. What you can do now, what I do in any case, is I take my zoom. I use my zoom to use my reticle lines to align the trigger camera horizontally. So once you find that perfect sweet spot, tighten it down when you're happy. This is where the focus ring comes in. You can use your focus ring to get your reticle nice and focused. Let's quickly have a look at your settings in the app. I'm not going to go through all of these. There's a lot of them. Main one will be the resolutions, but you've got auto sleep, auto off, white balance. You can rename your Wi-Fi name. But the main one we're gonna focus on is the resolutions. There's 8 different settings you can use on the trigger cam, which is quite impressive. Going from 720 or 120 frames per second up to 4K 30 frames per second. What we've done, we've shot tomatoes at 30 meters on each setting to show the difference of impact and the difference in detail you get using each setting. So we're going to play those ones now, and then I'll see you after that. So the main purpose of that entire exercise was just to show you guys the wide range of availabilities you get with this amazing piece of kit. Additionally to that, what we've done, yesterday we've uploaded the short, check the link below in the description, where we made a big boom. And I used the 720 240 frames per second setting, and it was actually quite amazing. Right after this video goes live, I'm going to upload that one again. In total, I think it was 11 seconds, but as you slow the footage down and down, I think at the end of the time that video was like 6 minutes something for 11 seconds clip. The detail is quite impressive, so keep an eye out for that one. Will I recommend a trigger cam? Answer is definitely yes. It's on the expensive side, but it's worth every cent. All in one, easy to use. Based on what I've seen so far, top tier video quality. It's a perfect little tool. If you want to improve your hunting, your target shooting, definitely recommend it. So thank you for watching. Please do come back again. See you next time.